The Battlefield franchise has its fair share of Easter eggs, from giant sharks to secret underground bunkers. But Battlefield 5, it seems, hasn't shown its ace of spades just yet. However, there are several smaller Easter eggs and mysteries in this game that tantalise and tease bigger things. So let's take a look at some of my favourite Easter eggs in Battlefield 5. When you bash open a door in this game while sprinting through, a noise will play. Usually it's a clatter or a smash, but sometimes there's a rare chance an audio Easter egg will play instead. I tested this earlier and uncovered some cool ones. Check this out, the bowling alley. Yep, that's real. The startled cat. The angry "don't go anywhere near this thing" cat. The donkey. The chickens, I don't know what they were doing in there. The piano drop. And then this weird monkey dog sounding thing. I don't like this one. There's a few that are quite rare, but if you're super lucky you'll hear a dolphin. I'm not kidding, listen out for it. In the Narvik single player campaign there are 3 golden coins that you can interact with and pick up. You can find them in hidden locations around the level in the final act. If you collect all 3, this happens. Yes, that was indeed a whale dropping out of the sky and causing a massive explosion. I bet you never thought you'd see that one, did you? It's most likely a reference to the self-conscious whale featured in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or just a bit of a laugh. Either way, top Easter egg, that one. Next, dinosaurs. Yes, Battlefield and dinosaurs just will not go away. Well, in the Tirolea campaign mission by the crashed plane here, if you head over to the boxes, you will find a tiny dinosaur toy. I think that one's a T-Rex. Shoot the box to get a better look at it. Now you might recognise this from somewhere and you'd be correct. It's the toy that the tank driver holds up at the start of the Thunder Run mission all the way back in Battlefield 3. I'm pretty sure that this guy featured in Battlefield Hardline too. But that's not all. Oh no, something much bigger. On the map Devastation, if you go into spectator mode and pan out all the way here, you will see a giant dinosaur footprint, complete with sharp claws and everything. Now that is a big chungus if I've ever seen one. Is it a dinosaur though, or Godzilla perhaps? We will never know for sure. You better watch out. There's an animated skier up in the mountain on Narvik. At certain points during a round of conquest, the skier on the mountain here will take to the slope, have a great time, and eventually crash into the powder. Unlucky for some. Look out up there from time to time and you might see them. Also on this map is another whale. This one is a bit more believable though. It's bloody massive, mind you. Watch out it doesn't gobble you down whole. Entirely possible. It's even got a spout of water that you can see too. Impressive detail. There are a pair of headphones perched on top of a rock on the Hamada map. You might recognise these if you followed along with the Morse code Easter eggs in Battlefield 1. These, however, it seems don't do anything. But if you look around and closer at the rock that they're resting on, you will find a runic message. Interesting. And it translates to, "In memory of all you heroes who managed to decipher the messages that we sent." Oh, isn't that nice? It's a message from DICE to all of the dedicated Easter egg hunters out there who search for the secrets within these games. But that's not the only secret message on this map. There's 2 more, all involving somebody called Rob. Whether this is a current or ex-employee that worked on this level, it's obvious that they wanted to be seen. On the cliffs by the B point you'll find Rob Wazir in black text and a love heart. And then if you go way out to the edge of the map in Spectator, you'll find 2 sun loungers and a DICE umbrella on the beach. And it says, "I love Dr. Rob" written in the sand. Was there some kind of in-office romance going on here? Who knows, it's adorable either way. Now you may have seen the evil gnome with the red hat at times on the map Arras. It spawns in several locations, but if you shoot it and break it, it goes sicko mode, its eyes turn red, and it will haunt you forever and follow you around the map with a menacing laugh and a magic red mist disappearing act. It's invincible too. Horrible. But did you know that you can rebuild it if you shoot it? When you're near the location that you destroyed it at, get your fortification tool out and it will turn into a trowel. And then you can rebuild the gnome, and if you do that, he will leave you alone. You're a lucky one. And perhaps these tiny red houses here are where he lives. Maybe. We've seen those in a BF1 map too. And talking of things we've seen in other Battlefield games, teddy bears are a recurring Easter egg, especially ones with hearts sewn into them. Like this little dude here on Twisted Steel. Nice and fluffy, but there is another teddy bear hiding on this level too, that's ready for war. All the way up on the bridge here, in one of the cracks, you'll find a combat bear, complete with helmet and rifle. That bear is ready to kill. It doesn't do anything though, just a watchful protector, looking out for all teddy bear kind. There's a couple of cool Easter eggs on the practice range too. To start with here, this is the friendly fire skull. If you interact with it, it turns friendly fire on, but it also makes a very ominous noise. So that skull, plus the noise that it makes, just screams Phantom Program vibes at you. The skull is an iconic part of that, so perhaps we'll see the return of Kevin Simpson and the Phantom Program in BF5 once more. I'd love to see it happen. There's a Bad Company Easter egg on the shooting range too, the yellow smiley. I'm sure that you'll all know what that is and recognise it. But down to the left here, in the same place, what's this? A suit of armour and a machine gun? Yep, that is the Sentry Kit that you could pick up in BF1, buried in the sand. Unfortunately, you can't wear it in this game, not yet anyways. Dice please. Do you ever look at these high quality tractors on a couple of the levels and think, why are they that high quality? I wish I could drive these things. Well, at one point in the game's development, apparently there was a possible Easter egg where you could, and you could live out your wildest dreams. However, in the final build of the game it was disabled at the last minute. Well, you might be in luck, because in Firestorm, coming soon, the Battle Royale mode for the game will have drivable tractors in it. Finally, you can become the agricultural warlord that you were meant to be. And we're coming to the end here, but one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in Battlefield 5 are the black telephones. On all of the maps in the game, a rotary phone will spawn at one of 5 locations. If you go up to it, you can interact with it, and the prompt moves around really slowly. But complete it and nothing happens. All you get is static and occasionally some surprised German voices asking hello. What does it mean though? Is it an Easter egg that's solvable now, or an incomplete one? We don't know for sure. I'm sure that we'll find out soon though. I have a feeling that this is going to be big. And wrapping things up for today, BF1 and BF4 both had big shark Easter eggs in them to be discovered. BF5 apparently does not. However, one of the DICE developers, Nicholas Astrand, has been teasing that we might see some sort of creature soon, and he tweeted that he's added his final addition to the game, and he teased that it's an Easter egg and to be careful in the deep end, and that we're going to need a bigger boat. That's a Jaws reference, so it could be another shark, or perhaps something a bit different this time. A giant crocodile or anaconda maybe. Only time will tell. And that's all for today folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. A big shout out to all of the community members who have discovered some of these things, and also the guys over at the Battlefield Easter Egg Discord. And of course a big thanks to the DICE developers and engineers who put these things, these little secrets and Easter eggs in their games for us to find. It's just another layer of mystery that's really fun to dive into, discover and explore. And if you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.